Greetings, everyone. I am Axelark the Third, son of Axelark the Second, son of Axelark, and I have heard rumors of a great warrior for us to face. At the end of many, many towns and tunnels. Before we depart, we're going to take a hat, only the greatest hat for Axelark, and only the greatest companion for Axelark. We shall accept no substitutes. We depart on our journey. Immediately an appropriate threat. Axelark. Axelark fears no beast. What is this? What is this? We partake in no such petty labors. We are Axelark, and Axelark does not do his own work. He is a noble. That is peasant work. It is not worthy of Axelark's high birth status. We shall let the menial labor go to the peasants, while we shall take the glory of combat. Another one! Unless you have said I've slain his brother. Come to me for vengeance. I shall slay you too. Easy. Build up our warrior skills as we go. Hand-to-hand combat, the only appropriate way to fight for a man of honor such as Axelark. I'll be doing the family name dishonor if I would adapt any other strategy. Yes, pigs, even you must die. It is the duty of the weak to suffer what they must. Dude there. Come to me. Come to me at the same time, I see. So be it. If you wish to fight without honor, then you shall die without honor. I shall simply be the one to push you to your grave. Bit me! Diseased beast. Into next town we go. Hello peasants. Chickens. You said you could have chickens. No more chickens, that's right. Hoping to summon the great chicken beast that we could then slay and prove our worth. Need no webs. Do need a touch of food though. Oh my. We have nowhere to cook our food. Raw meat will not do. Oh well. Like Axelark's gonna have to deal with it. We do not need these hides, we don't need these bones. We need these herbs. No, I actually need these herbs. Axelark. Fine, you can combine the alchemy is a noble pursuit for educated individuals. You do not need to be embarrassed that we can make our own potions. Alchemy is a scholarly pursuit. You need not feel embarrassed. For a warrior, a true knight, his pursuits lay not only on the battlefield, but also in the study. It's the money. Let's recover the funds, push them back into the economy, maintain the family wealth. It is curious as to why these beasts are carrying so much money. Why would these monsters be in such a financially stable position? I do not know. That is not my position to ask. As for scholars even greater than I to ponder. So Axelark needs to keep in mind that with his mighty weapons, he needs not worry about such petty things as slime balls and spiky traps. He can easily overcome them. Axelark's getting a wee bit peckish and it's beginning to annoy him. Not need these pelts or these bones. I actually end up keeping the bones. We might subject ourselves to some dishonor here in the future, just for the sake of eating. These townsfolk don't sell food. petty towns. If they were loyal, they had sworn fealty to Axelark, towns would not be in such disarray. Can't even provide food for weary travelers. Disgusting. Their lord should be ashamed. These creatures have the audacity to believe they can lay a finger on Axelark. Alright, we shall slay them, their entire families, for their blasphemy. Axelark's, our stomach is beginning to growl. That is not appropriate for a man of my station. We should be well fed at all times. We're beginning to suffer what I believe the peasants call hunger. A strange feeling for Axelark. It's been raised 4 square meals a day. This hunger experience is new to him. Yeah, swamp, diseased swamp vermin. Ugh, disgust me. I'm looking at you. Makes me ill. Chest. Think you can hide treasures from the likes of Axelark? Of course you cannot. Axelark is here to refill his treasury of his family. He cannot hide treasures from the noble. Chickens! Insidious chickens! I know you have secrets. Sorry. Mayhap if a peasant gets in the way of a knight in his duty, then so be it. As we have said, it is the duty of the weak to suffer. Speaking of suffering, getting quite packaged. We cannot go to... Oh, we cannot subject ourselves to eating raw meat. We shall take care of something here. Don't look at me, sir. Knock that guy out. You don't look at me either. Alright, we've knocked out some local townsfolk. Let's purchase this stone pick and let's run before anyone sees us with it. We're about to do something disgraceful. Desperate times call for desperate measures. Even for a man such as Axelark. Well, these beasts seem to think they can drive me off with these mysterious ranged weapons. How mistaken they are. It'll take more than trickery to scare off Axelark. Disgusting beasts. Driven off already. You as well. Join your comrades in defeat. Ah. Well, beasts such as that surely do not understand honor, dignity. Speaking of honor and dignity, we're sacrificing our own here in order to eat proper food. Oh well, we have traveled to savage lands. Let's be prepared to sacrifice some of our esteem for survival. Keep hopping around. We are now quite precociously hungry. Jelly blade, what an exotic weapon. You may wish to try that. It'd be difficult to maintain our strength with this ravaging hunger. Ah, finally, the greatest of all skills, Axelark's signature throwing axe. Secret of throwing axe has been passed down the Axelark line for generations. Not the throwing sword though, that's foreign. We might have struggles with that one. This is quite a... Just looking for a little bit of coals, hoping it would come quickly so I would not need to demean myself any longer. But it is not showing up. Fortunately, even the mighty Axelark cannot be brought low by hunger. Well, isn't this nonsense? Forget it. We're done. We're just not gonna eat. We don't need to eat. We're Axelark. Axelark needs no food. You there. Take back this disgusting pick. I am ashamed of myself. We shall use this exotic weapon. don't need 2 of them though. We can give these back. Give them back to the peasants. It's the evidence of my own work. Working with my hands like some sort of various chickens. You know they're hiding something. Ah! A snack. And a... I'm gonna knock you out. I'm gonna beat you all with chickens. Just for annoying Axelark. Hiding away your coal and your food. How dare you. We don't need all this food. You have this raw food. Eat, take it for all I care. Axelark. Axelark needs no food for this journey. He's been trained as a warrior, as a brave and gallant fighter for his entire life. He needs no... He can go for days without food. Weeks even. His body's prepared to take that. These peasants... not able... These peasants are going to force him in that situation, so be it. Axelark will not. Axelark will show them what a hero Axelark family is. A matriarch of the Spider Clan. Well, we shall slay her. Such a beast is no challenge for a nobleman my caliber. Including you bats. Treasures. All treasures in the land belong to Axelark. And I do not remember giving permission to these beasts to hold on to my treasures. So they must be reclaimed. That treasure is now defunct. Oh beast. Patriarchs don't know what they are so upset about. Just as all treasures belong to Axelark, the lives of these beasts also belong to me. So if I decide to crush the eggs and destroy their children, then so be it. That is something they shall have to deal with. That is my decision as their lord. They have to accept it. We're bad, vile creatures. I'm slaying them for their own good, for they are abominations. Surely, living such disgusting lives brings them no happiness. It is now time for a snack. Delicious. Axelark has no need of such food. Of course, it is a true warrior indulges properly in all things. Not just battle, indulges in sleep, eating and drinking just as much as he does the art of warfare. A dungeon is where they keep some of my treasures. He also indulges in prayer, or he would not have his position without the help of the gods. I told the people burning their chickens. I told them they were insidious and demon spawn. Here we have evidence of it. Chicken demon itself. I have slain. Do not question the noblemen. For I have education and training far beyond that of these peasants. They thought, Axelark, why do you slay our chickens so? We need those for food. We need those for eggs. We need them. Part of our livelihood. And I say, no, peasants. They are insidious. They are evil. You just are tricked. You are deceived by them. And they, although they said nothing for my position, I could see in their eyes they did not believe me. They thought I was insane. But I have saved them. Now they have witnessed my generosity, my heroism. Hopefully they shall not question me again in the future. And if they do, then they are fools, and we shall leave them to their deaths. Said as my subjects, their lives are mine to control. If I choose they're not worthy of life, then they are not worthy of life. Similar to many of these beasts, which are now on the floor. Should be the fireballs. Jinn may think they are noble, and they may think they are of high birth, but they are not. I know the truth. See them for what they are, which is petty, disgusting monsters. It's like this thing that calls him a king. This beast believes it is a king. It is no king. I shall be king, monster. And you shall be dead. Yeah! Then emerald katana. Did found a new treasure. Glory to us. More treasure. Including a wonderful shield. There's no dishonor in using a shield. Where else would you proudly display your coat of arms? But even even better shield. How wonderful for us. Oh, Axelark is so brave. Training, my high birth training. Good food. Healthcare. The benefits of a noble's life. But with such benefits comes high responsibility. This responsibility is to purge this world of this disgusting monsters, make way for people of high quality. People with skills, dedication, morals, not these depraved animals. No better than the scum I clean off my boots as I tread through these halls. Yeah! Diamond! Treasure all belongs to me, of course. More dungeon. For more treasure. Insidious chickens! Yeah, you believe me now, don't you, peasants? Chickens are up to no good. They're spies or worse for the chicken demons. More snacks. We do not need the snacks, but we shall take them anyway. We should indulge when we have the chance. Fooding and drink. And we'll need the best armor suitable for our adventure. Thank you, blacksmith. True artisan. Appreciate you working hard to make our equipment for us. You shall be spared. My judgment. We're a proper craftsman. Alright. This archer though is surely not gonna be spared any sort of judgment here. Trying his best to annoy me. Annoy me he has. Eating this one. Monsters. Now, some of these monsters are of course more threats than others, but they all must be dispatched the same. So we cannot show fear for the ones that may be more dangerous. We must show the same disdain we do for all of them. Including creatures such as this one have the audacity to think they even stand a chance against us. That we've slain this king, there must be multiple contenders for the skull throne. Oh well. Come to us as it pleases and be slain nonetheless. Should have known. Cut down one monster, then two more heads grow where it was. A rock, well, a simple beast. Rock lobster. Must slay it nonetheless, but it is a simple beast, knows not what it does. This is chicken. Drink and be merry. Oh, of course, not all dishes are created equal. Have a new sword for our treasure trove. That shall stay there. We have no use for that now. Axelark has, despite his family's proud history of the throwing axe technique, he might need to work on his aim a little bit. Creature hit me. Disgusting. More treasure for us? Yes. All the more treasure. For all treasures belong to us. All treasures in the world are ours. And if we deem necessary to leave the treasure behind, then we shall. It still exists and is still ours, nonetheless. Whether we're actually carrying it or not. More dungeon, perfect. Also, would love this gold. Also, love to drink this potion. Eat this chicken. Not quite becoming of a man in my position to crap himself every time he has a snack, but so be it. An arrow, sure. We can sell this to the townsfolk. Townsfolk. Here, take this. Take this arrow. I have no use for it. It's wood. These spare weapons and monster pieces. Take all of it. Should keep a handful of treasure for my own uses. And I shall move on. This is golden sword. Golden sword is quite busted. No longer needed. Also, no longer need this diamond. In fact, sir, take all of this. I am merely equipped with everything I need. How about a snack before I depart? To the dungeon. Chip. Chip. More chip. We have... Since our vow to fast and ignore food, we have since come across a great deal of food. And have happily broken our vow not to eat. For although Axelark very well could survive without food, we'd rather not. Food gives them strength and allows them to slay these monsters with more vigor. Speaking of slaying monsters with vigor, let's go a snack right now. Dare you! It did no damage, but still must be slain. It's not the thought that matters. That's what they say for gift giving, correct? Is the thought that matters. Same matters to his disgrace of being struck by these creatures. Although it does not hurt, does not cause pain, it causes shame and dishonor that must be paid for in blood. Bring jewelry. Of course we shall wear jewelry. For a man of my position, must look his best. Ah! No more dungeon for us. We can go to the lair of the spiders. Slay them nonetheless. What is this mysterious object? It's townsfolk. Selling quite a strange object indeed. They're also chickens! Shall beat them to death with this mysterious gem I have found. Bludgeon these chicken demons to the grave. This gem bears the insignia, the Axelark kind. I'm curious why these townsfolk would have such an object. What its use could possibly be. We shall learn. Lair of the spider. After we clear out the spiders, of course. Drive them from this land. They deserve to be driven. Crush the egg. Let's inspect this gem. It is an impostor! It may look like my father, but it is not my father. It is some beast. It's taken upon my name, taken my father's appearance, which is to some sort of impersonator, which is to take the family fortunes and our noble heritage. He's a brave warrior, I'll give him that. He's a competent fighter. Well, there's an automata, the magical automata, or something with divine intelligence that matters not. I shall defeat it, sake of honor, sake of duty. For without duty, there can be no happiness in this world. Come to me, beast. Slay you not for my own family, for everything that is right and just. This battle is for more than my own ideals. We have become victorious. A hollow victory indeed. Feel there's no glory in the destruction of a monster, that a criminal. In fact, that was no battle, as a mere execution of a criminal. We must find this scourge man that has been described to me. Perhaps he shall put up a proper battle. One that can bring my family name honor and grace, respect that it so deserves. Instead of these imposters posing to be one of the mighty Axelark line. But do not blame them, our name carries great weight in this world. One of the great noble families, of which many were extinguished when the Scourge Man drove the world underground. I know not of the past. What is this? Aha! Heard about such places in my astronomy lessons. Places with stars visible. How these stars are visible while we are driven underground, unable to see the light. No idea. I would expect it's not the sky, but that's not what is said. Have my snack. No chickens. More emblems of more imposters. It seems it's some sort of mass-produced magical automata that has taken our name. I cannot kill each one individually. We must find the source. What do you know? There are no stars. Totally just a gray soil. Then I've been misinformed. So be it the peasants often make up stories and legends. No need to blame them for their ignorance. They know no better. If anything, is my fault for choosing to believe them instead of listening to reason, instead of hearsay. More chests, more treasures. Of course, all treasures belong to noble families. We've been shot? Who dares ambush us from such range? You. I don't know who you are, sir, but prepare to die. Didn't have to be this way. If you want to die, then attacking an Axelark is a fast way to do it. Finally, a true warrior chosen to face us, not some brainless animal or disgusting monster. Another one in the same uniform, with the same weapons. This must be some soldiers, some warriors in the same school of battle. Ah well. Dodge my axe. Then with our armor, we shall go in here. We shall simply beat him to submission. Prove to him we are strong enough to fight him, even if he is hiding behind magical barriers. Ah! A surprising fall there. Be slain. Be slain, beasts. I'll have to break my treasures. We have so many more treasures on the way, it's fine. That's what happens when you own all treasures in the world. You begin to lose their value. Including these things, for some reason. It is quite a pretty toy. But not do what it needs to do. Simple tickle cannon. Pleasant toy for children, but not for true warriors, such as Axelark. Get out of the way, beasts. Back to the dungeon. That was a pleasant romp through the through outer space, but... The chicken! Chicken beast shall beat you with this diamond bar. Of course, you're not going to space. You're going to go face the devil himself. Scourge Tube Man. Surely a leader of his caliber is powerful enough to drive the rest of us underground. Surely he must be worth a battle. Should also sneak this treat. Pleasant luxury. Delicacy, which these peasants know nothing. In fact, I should not have eaten it even in their presence. Though we are, of course, superior to them, there's no need to make their miserable lives. We don't need to remind them how miserable they can be. Let's find this creature. It is a disgusting monster. It must be destroyed. There's no excuse for such a thing. We had thought it might be a noble warrior. Of course not. It is some, perhaps corruption, perhaps its desire for power. Let's turn it into that malformed figure. Regardless of the reason of why him and his army looks like this. It must be put down for their own good. We do not do this out of hate, out of desire for glory. This is no more about that. This is about justice. This is about truth. This is about mercy. Qualities that Axelark lives by. He has been raised by. Raised by his father and his father before him. Values of a true warrior. A noble knight. These creatures know nothing of honor, nor beauty, nor art. They are a pox upon the world, for their own good, for the good of all that is beautiful. They must be slain. There be no mercy. Killing them is the mercy. Cannot hold back, no matter how much resistance we come across. Of course, they fight for their lives. They simply do not realize they must die yet. If they could see themselves for what they were, they would fall upon their own swords. You're the last of your kind, monster. I must slay the creature that did this to them. Just slay him. This holy blade. Come to me, monster. Where are you at? Cannot flee from me. Ah! Take this, you beast. Believe you can fight me. This is no context. No contest. Shall be destroyed mercilessly. If I must take the pain in order to do this, then I shall. Yes, flee, flee, beast. Flee, get back. Back to the hell which you came from. You have wounded it gravely. We do not know. Cannot know if it has died or not. All I know is that this monster, this beast, has been gravely wounded and retreated. Maybe one day we will hunt him down, find his body. And if not, then perhaps my son after me, and go on their own adventure. Slay this beast, in honor of our family. Alright, that was our Axelark the Third. That was just a fun run, a little fun power run. Figure I haven't done a proper Magicite video in a while. And instead of sitting down to trying to put together and edit a guide or whatever, because that takes it takes much more time, considering I have to get it done. It's usually much more difficult. Intentionally so, and I have to like actually do it and have it all recorded, and it takes an oftentimes I have to edit it together. Depending on what kind of guide it is, that takes much more time. We're just gonna do a little casual power run today. We'll work on the guides a little bit later. So anyway, thanks for watching. Leave a like, enjoy the video, subscribe for more, follow my Twitch, all that. You guys know the deal. I'll see you next time.